Mechanic Dan here with Runyon Surface Prep, and today we're going to be talking about the VonArx VA30S Scarifier. Here we have the 480 volt Scarifier right here. Alright, this is a pretty good sized machine, does a lot of work. You need a big vacuum for this. It's got a 2-inch port. Make sure you have a good T8600, at least something larger than an S3, something like that. These things make a lot of dust, tear up a lot of concrete. So be sure and put you a good vacuum on here. All right, this is a 480 volt right off the bat. This one actually has what's called a Y start delta run on it. And you will see on the side it has different options. Off, click to Y start. It'll bring up to speed, keep your amperage down. Once it gets up speed, kick it over to delta run. That way, if you're running it on house power, or even a generator, on that initial start, you don't pull so many amps that you end up kicking breakers or making the lights dim in some other area of the shop or whatever. Y start delta run is really nice on this larger motor. This is a 7.5 horse motor. When it's up and running, it's only pulling about 12.5 amps, 13 amps, all three legs. So it pulls low amps once it gets up to speed, but getting this heavy head going up initially takes a lot of energy. So be sure and use the Y start delta run. Some of them have a soft start system on it where you just kick the button on and it'll automatically come up speed. So what we have here is a 12-inch scarifying head. This is one that is really wore down, and I picked this one just so I could show you. Here's what the blades look like originally. As you see, they've got more than enough use out of this one. They just ran this poor thing till it didn't have any teeth left on it. But this is what it starts out to be. This does a lot of work. These carbide tips do a lot of chewing and tear up a lot of concrete. So this head itself is really easy to change out. You just pulled the side plate. And as you see, it doesn't have a round shaft. It's actually got a sided shaft where all you do, take side plate off, line it up with the shaft, slide it on. Doesn't hurt to put a little never seize on there if you want to, just to keep it easier to slide off and on. You don't have to put any retaining nuts, no anything like that, no Loctite. Slide the head on, put the side plate on, put your retaining nuts on there. It keeps everything in line. So you got a 12-inch cutting head. So first thing you do, put your vacuum on, get your vacuum up and going, kick on your power, watch the motor come up speed. Make sure you're going the correct rotation. Definitely make sure, because it's going to be pulling you a little bit forward. That way it's shooting the dust back up into your vacuum. So here we got 480 volt, Y start, delta run, about 13 amp full load. 50 amp circuit should do it. 12-inch head. Make sure you have good fresh new teeth on your cutter head. This thing will do a lot of work in a short amount of time. This is a pretty large motor, pretty large machine, kind of heavy. So be sure and have provisions when you move it around. You're going to need a fork truck or a way to get it off the truck and everything. But once you do, these things are really good. Get a lot of work done. If you have any questions, just ask us here at Runyon Surface Prep. We'll be glad to talk you through it. This has been Mechanic Dan with Runyon Surface Prep. Thank you.